Hey guys, Steffi 2007 here. And no, I am not in my new apartment yet. Sorry for the misinformation at first. It probably won't be until you know, next week sometime, or later this week, or you know, something like that. It's crazy. So, or the process is crazy. So, I mean, it's been a full day for me. Been getting boxes into the truck, and getting the into storage, and then getting over here, and and as you can tell, this is a hotel that I'm staying in, but it's one of those extended stay places. So I'm gonna be here for a while. But anyway, all that aside, I'm gonna be all you know this, as you can tell, this is another one of those. It's another episode of As Sold on TV. So get get cozy, grab something to drink, like I have right here, and just get comfortable, because it's going to be a long one. So in occasion with me moving into my new home, um, I figured, what better way to celebrate than an As Sold on TV moving special. And this, of course, is going to consist of commercials relating to moving companies, or um, apartment websites, or real estate companies, or anything related to moving, or finding a new home, anything like that. So without further ado, on with the special. The first commercial comes to us from U-Haul. Yeah, yes, U-Haul. Love 'em or hate 'em. That's where I found this first commercial. Um, anyway, the first commercial comes to us from U-Haul, and it's a oldie but a goodie, as they say. And it kind of it's advertising their bigger, um, it's advertising their bigger, um, their bigger stores, as I guess you would call them, um, where they sell not only the trucks and their equipment, but also more than um, um, more than just the moving trucks and the hitches and things like that. Um, so without further ado, on to the commercial.
Came to this U-Haul Center to rent a paint sprayer. I can paint the house and still go fishing.
I didn't know U-Haul rented lawnmowers, tillers, cement mixers.
Now U-Haul Centers rent almost everything for home,
Floor care,
work,
plumbing,
and play.
VCRs and movies.
Now U-Haul even rents motorhomes, camping trailers, and boats. Perfect for my fishing trip.
Honey, after you finish painting, let's go catch some big ones.
Thanks, U-Haul.
Rent it all at U-Haul.
The next commercial comes to us from Mayflower Moving Company, and it's kind of a short one. It's from the 70s. It doesn't really give you a whole lot of information. I mean, it just tells you a little bit about what they what they offer, and at the end, there's not really any slogan. They just tell you that they're in the yellow pages, and that's it. So without further ado, here is the commercial for Mayflower Moving Company.
There will always be new horizons to cross, new frontiers to explore. Mayflower pioneered coast-to-coast moving. Today we carry households and special cargo all over the world. You'll find us on a ship to Alaska, aboard a cargo jet, or on the open road. Wherever you're going, chances are we've already been there.
Mayflower means moving.
Call Mayflower. We're in the yellow pages.
Okay, this next commercial comes to us from United Van Lines, and as you can see, I went colorless for this one because it's from the 1950s, from 1957 in fact, where obviously there was, they didn't have color TV back then, so. Without further ado, from 1957, it's the commercial for United Van Lines.
When the occasion calls for moving, call United Van Lines.
Your reliable United agent pre-plans your move the Safeguard way for a safer, more pleasant moving day. Every detail gets his personal attention, from specialized unipacking of delicate items to keeping your clothing wrinkle-free in dust-proof wardrobes. Your treasured possessions stay clean and fresh, too, because only United Vans are sanitized, an extra precaution for your protection. All your personal belongings are carefully secured to prevent jarring en route. Wherever you move throughout the world, there's a friendly United agent to help you get quickly and comfortably settled. So,
when the occasion calls for moving, call United Van Lines.
Okay, the next commercial comes to us from Beacons Moving Company. This commercial, oddly enough, is also from the 1950s. You'll notice that I forgot to turn back on the black and white filter, but that's all right. I'm sure I'll find more commercials that don't need the 1950s filter. So without further ado, here is the commercial for Beacons Moving Company.
If you're moving to a smaller home and have more furnishings than you'll need, put those surplus belongings out of your way, out of sight, but not out of mind or out of reach, till you need that furniture again. Store with Beacons. And reliable Beacon storage is a helpful service on other occasions, too. When you're going away on business or vacation, during a family separation or settlement of an estate, when you sell or rent your home, remember this. Convenient to your home, there's a Beacon storage building where all your household furniture or a few possessions you bring in your car will get continuous specialized storage care. So store where you see this friendly Beacon, your guide to Beacon storage, dependable storage for over half a century.
Hey everybody, as you can see, I'm in my new place. Now the couch that I'm reclined on it's facing the door and the window. As you can see, at my old place it used to face the other direction, towards the kitchen and the utility closet, but that's not the case anymore. apartment tour coming soon. So, but there's only so much space to work with. But anyway, other than the upcoming topics or upcoming projects, the next commercial that we're going to focus on for now, it comes to us from Coldwell Banker, which is obviously a real estate company. But this one, it comes to us from the year 1984, while Coldwell Banker was while they still had ties to the while Coldwell Banker still had ties to the Sears Financial Network. Obviously, the Sears Financial Network is no longer in existence. I'm pretty sure they're no longer in existence. But anyway, aside from that, aside from that, aside from them no longer being in existence, Coldwell Banker still is, and has been to this day, or continues to be to this day. But aside from that, I'm rambling again, and on with the commercial.
The last time we bought a home, it was simple. How did it get so complicated?
These days, no one can make buying or selling a home a picnic. But Coldwell Banker Real Estate can make it as simple as humanly possible. That's what the Sears Financial Network is all about. Visit a Sears Financial Network center or any Coldwell Banker office. The Sears Financial Network. Trust us to make it work for you.
The next commercial comes to us from Remax, and it might sound a little choppy, or the audio just might sound a little staticky, but that's typical given the age of the commercial, so, be patient. Or if you're wearing headphones, you might want to turn the volume down. So, but with that said, without further ado, here's the commercial.
Above the crowd, Remax Realtors. Did you know that on the average, your Remax Realtor outsells every competitor, including those who claim they're number one? Isn't that good reason for you to call Remax for the fast results you deserve? Buy or sell with the winners. Remax Realtors. It's the right move for you.
Remax, you're up above the crowd.
Okay, this next commercial comes to us from Century 21. It's a commercial from the early 90s, 1991, I believe. And I kind of picked this one just because it's kind of cheesy, with the real estate agent. It's like I said, it's from Century 21, real estate company. But I picked this one just because it's kind of cheesy in the sense that, the guys running around, or there's lots of I don't know what the word is, hinted at close-ups, or special effects and things like late 80s, early 90s special effects and things like that. I mean, it's just it's kind of it was kind of, I guess it was kind of good for its cool for its time, but right now in 2016 going into 2017, it's kind of cheesy. So so that's why it's part of this compilation. So without further ado, and I'm sorry I keep saying that, but that's part of the show. So without much rambling, here is the early 90s Century 21 commercial.
Futurists point to the new century as being highly service-driven. We couldn't agree more.
Gotta go with the winning team. Step into the new century. Gotta fly, gotta take the lead. Step into the new century. You got dependability. Step into the new century 21.
Yeah, see my lovely little Christmas sweater pajama top? Alright. Yeah, it is the season. Anyway, this next commercial, before we get out of here, this next couple of commercials, or I should say the last couple of commercials before we get out of here, come to us, well, the first one comes to us from State Farm from 1991, back when they were still doing their, back when they were still doing the old jingle, or when they did the jingle, the like a good neighbor, the jingle in their old, the old way they used to do it, the jingle, the old way they used to do it. And then the last one, the very last one, comes to us from Nationwide Insurance. So without further ado, without much babbling from me, let's get into, from 1991, here is State Farm Insurance.
The Rothman's brand new family room is there because a State Farm agent was there with a family insurance checkup. You see, State Farm agents keep in touch to help keep your car, your home, and your life insurance up to date. Just a month after we added more coverage on the Rothman's home and its contents, it was devastated by a fire. But thanks to our checkup, the coverage was there, and for the Rothmans, it made all the difference.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Life comes at you fast. Be ready with Nationwide. Investments, retirement, insurance.
Nationwide is on your side.